Most of you won't know about this, and those of you that do will have forgotten. But we used to have this quaint thing called an envelope. And what you would do is you would write a communication on a piece of paper, and then you'd stick it in one of these, and then you'd put an address on it and put that in one of these. And then sometime later, perhaps as long as between, you aren't going to believe this, between a couple of days and 3 weeks, the person you'd sent it to would take delivery of it, open it, and read what was inside, if you were lucky. And then sometimes, not often enough, if you were even luckier, they'd reply. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, you probably know what a letter is, but if you're a marketer, you might as well not know. Who uses direct mail nowadays after all? Some of us older marketers remember it very fondly and very well. I used to use it all the time. We'd talk endlessly about lift letters and involvement devices, argue over bang tails and the virtues of C5 envelopes over C4 ones. We'd pore for days over carefully selected lists, matched to carefully crafted creative. We'd go on for hours about merge and dedupe processes, back testing, BREs, mail sort rebates, gonaways, dead lists, perfs and sales. I remember arguing for hours with clients over CPRs and CPSs, looking for the break-even sweet spot. Ah, the jargon, the lovely, lovely jargon. Almost poetic, almost all gone now, especially in B2B. For almost all of my B2B clients, the move to email marketing is almost complete. After all, it's a lot cheaper, and that brings a whisper of a smile to the CFO's face. A lot more instant, no more waiting around for 3 weeks for mail-sorted mail to land on the desk, and a lot more, well, now rather than then. And that got me thinking. With everyone turning to that ever-intrusive, ever-present email marketing approach, and it's called spam for a reason. Nobody liked spam, apart from perhaps Monty Python. My prospect's mail tray is now almost empty. I know mine is. And one thing I know from all my years in sales and marketing is that the challenge is not simply about coming up with persuasive, powerful and compelling propositions. The first challenge is to be noticed, to get cut through, to get the prospect's attention. There's a reason why the AIDA acronym starts with an A for awareness. So if mine's the only proposition that arrives in the post, I'm far more likely to be seen and to be opened. And then, if I've done the rest of my job properly, come up with a convincing proposition and an irresistible call to action, all executed in some dynamic, differentiated design, if I've done all that properly, then maybe I'll actually achieve the cut through I need, stand out from the pack, no pun intended, and get a response. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really hankering after the good old days. They were never that good anyway. After all, what industry hails a 98% failure rate as a success? You gotta hope you never hear that from a surgeon, haven't you? It's all right, don't be nervous. I only lose 98% of my patients. No, I'm not hankering after that. A lot of the science of direct mail was simply guesswork, dressed up as statistical probability, and it was often hopelessly, tactlessly intrusive, despised by prospects and customers alike. But is our endless spamming any better? No. What I'm advocating is using direct mail as part of an integrated online and offline campaign. What I'm advocating is applying some of that Seth Godin permission marketing approach and combining that with the power of the best application of profiling and offline and online CRM techniques as practiced by those giants of targeted campaigning, Tesco's Club Card and Amazon. And combining all of that and then adding a good old-fashioned salesperson in an envelope to get us way past those pathetic 1.5 to 2% response rates and the even more pathetic email click-through rates that most of us had to put up with for far too long. Food for thought? Go on. Integrate your online campaigning with some direct mail. Your success might surprise you.